What if I told you that the three highest paid footballers this season were in the same team and that the total amount of their wages combined goes over $100 million? Would you believe that?
Serious?
I know, it sounds completely crazy, but I guarantee you it's true. Here, in this video, we will show you a ranking of the 10 highest paid players this season. Number 10. Erling Haaland. We start this top 10 with a fresh new signing. After being a part of Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich and Chelsea transfer list, the Norwegian striker left Borussia Dortmund to join Manchester City following his father's steps. He also could not refuse this opportunity to be coached by one of the best managers in the world, Pep Guardiola. In Germany, with the yellow shirt, Haaland was outstanding. He scored 61 goals in 66 Bundesliga games. That was the main reason why Man City decided to offer him a $24 million per year contract. The citizens expect a lot from this new number 9. They're still dreaming about winning the first Champions League trophy in the club's history. With this transfer, Haaland's career is definitely at his best. He has signed a great 5-year contract deal, so he does not need to worry about money. His main focus will be scoring goals and helping his new club to win all the titles. Number 9. Kevin De Bruyne. Next, we have yet another Manchester City player. It's now the Belgian ginger midfielder Kevin De Bruyne. Some might even consider him one of the best players in the world right now, and that's not a stretch at all. With that said, he well deserves a good salary, don't you think? And we already know that there is a lot of money in Manchester, so Kevin De Bruyne decided to renew his contract in 2021 to extend his adventure with the club until 2025. And of course, when it comes to the money part, the Belgian agent negotiated quite well, managing to make a $24 million per year deal. After all, he gives a lot of assists every single season, so the fans hope he will continue to do so, especially with a striker like Haaland on the team. Number 8. Mohamed Salah. We go from Manchester to Liverpool, where we find the Egyptian king Mohamed Salah. The 30-year-old winger is a top player and crucial to the Reds, especially after selling Sadio Mane to Bayern Munich. So their proposition to him, a new 3-year deal, making him the highest paid player in the history of the club with $26 million per year. That's the price you have to pay for someone who has scored 156 goals in 254 games during his time at Anfield. Alongside centre-back captain Virgil van Dijk, Mo Salah is Liverpool's most important player and will be crucial for the team to fulfill the fans' expectations to win the Premier League as well as the Champions League. Number 7. Eden Hazard. Now we go to Spain, where we find maybe one of the most shocking names on our list. Eden Hazard barely plays football anymore and earns $26 million per year at Real Madrid. Recently, he hasn't been at the same level as his fellow redhead teammate who is on our list. As a matter of fact, he spends much more time in the treatment room than on the pitch since he arrived in Madrid after leaving Chelsea as a legend. Real Madrid did win the Champions League nevertheless, but he barely played during the season. We hope his injuries are behind him and that he will show us all his quality like he did with the Blues shirt. Number 6. Andres Iniesta. There even is a player playing in Japan on our list. You didn't see this one coming, right? We're talking about the legend, Spanish midfielder Andres Iniesta, who is now playing in Japan for Vissel Kobe and earning $31 million per year. He won every trophy you can name in Spain when he was playing for Barcelona and even won the Euros and the World Cup with the Spanish national team. Now he is making a lot of money in Japan and his feet can still provide glimpses of class from his golden days, even at 37 years of age. After all, Iniesta is a legend, and according to his deal with the Japanese team, he will be playing until he is 40. Number 5. Oscar. It's another player who plays in Asia, in China this time. We go now to the Chinese League, where Shanghai SIPG made a deal with a previous Chelsea player, Oscar. A lot of people criticized this move, especially Chelsea fans, because the Brazilian midfielder was still young and promising. The peak of his career was yet to come. But instead of staying in England and playing for one of the best teams in the world, he went to China and earns now $34 million per year. Maybe he would have won more important trophies if he had stayed at Chelsea, but one thing is sure, he would have never made that much money there. Number 4. Cristiano Ronaldo. The Portuguese captain Cristiano Ronaldo, 5 times awarded the best player in the world, made a comeback to Manchester United in 2021. After leaving Manchester in 2009 to play for Real Madrid and Juventus, he has now signed a $36 million per year deal with the Red Devils. He became a legend everywhere he played for: England, Spain and Italy. He can still score a ridiculous number of goals, so it's safe to say that paying good money for him is like buying a good car. It's expensive, but you're assured to have a quality machine even at the age of 37. He is approaching the end of his career, but he can still play football at the highest level and be a crucial part of the team. A lot of football fans say that he is the GOAT, and if we look at the money he made during his career and his current earnings, that statement makes sense. A player like Cristiano should be one of the highest paid footballers in the world. Number 3. Neymar. So, in the third position, there is the Brazilian phenomenon Neymar Jr., who has a $36.5 million contract with the French team. Like Messi, Neymar left Barcelona to play in Paris. Neymar almost tripled his salary when he was bought in 2017. The PSG owners are from Qatar, a place where there is a lot of money. But let's see if this very expensive investment was enough for them to win the Champions League trophy that they so badly want. It's true that with a player like that, you can increase your chances to win trophies a lot. We'll see what is going to happen this season, but it's for sure promising. In France, the league is almost guaranteed. The next step is for Paris Saint-Germain is the best club in Europe. That is why the owners don't hesitate to spend a lot of money to buy the best players in the world. Some PSG fans criticize him because they think he does not deserve that amount of money. Indeed, the Brazilian captain is not at his best. He had some injuries, and his shape was also a negative point when he did not perform well for the French capital team. Number 2. Messi. In the second place, we have no other than the winner of 7 Ballon d'Or, aka the award for the best player in the world. Even at the age of 34, the Argentinian value is highly appreciated since PSG did not hesitate to give him a $41 million contract. The football world was shocked when Leo decided to leave Barcelona, a club where he played for 20 years. When playing in the Spanish league, he managed to earn more than in PSG right now. He used to have contracts over $50 million, but the striker is by far the highest paid player over 30 years old. Like his rival CR7, Leo Messi is approaching the end of his career, but he can for sure still make good deals in the future with PSG or any other club that has a lot of money to spend. The Argentinian's agent will have no problem negotiating good money for the player because he is and will be arguably one of the best to have played the sport. Number 1. Kylian Mbappe. Like we told you at the beginning of the video, the PSG attacking trio is made of the highest paid players in the world. So the first place obviously goes to the young French World Cup winner Kylian Mbappe. The PSG striker almost signed with Real Madrid during the beginning of the 2022 summer transfer window, but renewed his contract with the French capital team instead. And what a contract! His agents did an amazing job, making Mbappe the highest paid footballer in the world with a salary of $62 million per year. The 23-year-old PSG star doesn't just break records on the pitch, he's the youngest player ever to have reached such an important wage. Alongside Messi and Neymar, Mbappe is the last member of this perfect trio. Together, they will be the nightmares of every defender during the season. That's it for today. Let us know in the comments who you think doesn't deserve to be in this top 10. And don't forget to click the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more. See you!